cute. I just want to thank all of you for coming out. Never in a million years did I think I could get a room full of women out here in all variations of pink, because it's the girl in us. Well, in the meantime, I just want to thank all of you for coming out. This is very emotional for me. I mean, even though we're partying and we're having a good time, but this is a really, really serious topic. When I was diagnosed on April 20th, you know what that date is, April 20th of 2021, I felt like I had a death sentence. Okay, and when I meet other women that have went through what I've went through, they are the only ones that really know. I can tell you all day, you could have seen me ill or sick or down, but the ones that have traveled, my pink warrior sisters, they know what it feels like. It's not just the physical part of breast cancer, it's the mental, emotional part. You have children, we have families. My son was 11. Oh, I still get emotional when I think about him punching the air, or punching the pillow, punching the wall, because he didn't know if I was gonna make it. And I remember I joined a support group, and the support group said, don't lie to your child. Yeah. You know, are you gonna die? I couldn't tell him that. I said, I'm gonna do everything I can not to. Amen. That's all I could do. And I just wanna thank everybody that has supported me. One thing I will tell you, when you see someone have an illness, the best help you can do is feed them. Because people would ask me all the time, what can I do for you? And I'm a woman. You know what women are. We basically think we're superwoman. We can do it all. We're not gonna tell you we need help. But when people came and fed my family, and they fed my son, fed my husband, because I could not do my wifely duties. I could not take care of my child. I was laid up, because I tell you, that chemo just put me down. But I will say I worked through my chemo, and I worked through my illness, and that's what gave me joy. But one thing that I think is more important is that I went and got it checked out. I was at stage 2. I was triple positive. That's a good thing. At first I thought that I'm triple positive until, like, the doctor said, well, triple negative is really the one which, where is she at? Mary had. I really wasn't sure. But what I started to learn through my treatment is there is options. There's not just one type of chemotherapy. There's not one type of treatment. Everybody has their own individual cocktail, and I wasn't aware. I had to research all the treatments, research everything. And I tell you, in this year, I had more women say, Julie, from watching you, I went and got checked out. I had breast cancer. They may be in stage 1. Good. They could have just got a lumpectomy. But because I have a genetic history of it, I did get a double mastectomy. And I did a year of treatment. My grandmother had breast cancer. Her 2 sisters had breast cancer. My great-grandmother had breast cancer. I took the test. It says I was not genetically inclined to have breast cancer. But I'm looking at my grandmother, and I'm looking at my aunties, so I don't know if them tests, you know what I mean, false positive or whatever. But what I want to say is, please get tested. Because one thing I can tell you about having breast cancer, it was the mental anguish. Losing my hair, my vanity, losing my breasts. I felt ugly. I felt like an alien. So today, I feel cute. I'm telling you, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Shine a light on me. I shared my story for the last year, and my tagline was, watch me heal. And I went on and I did lives. I don't know who follows me. And I shared my journey. I feel like the Lord wanted me to show you what hurt looked like. Because I was bare. I was bald-headed bare. Oh my goodness. So he can see, so you can see what healed looked like. Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a bad mama jamma. I just want to thank all of you that came out. You're beautiful. I want to thank my speakers. Dr. Samelia, right?
You can call me Dr. Sam.
Dr. Sam. Oh, I love it. Dr. Sam. You know what? I was listening to her. She gave us so much.
Yes.
I mean, goodness. Did you see how much she gave us? It's like that age is going down and down. I thought you get a mammogram at 40. She was like, oh, I'm 35, 30. Shoot, next thing you know, you're going to be 18.
Yes.
So it was a lot of good stuff. I want to thank you for taking time to come out here. You don't know me from Adam. I just sent an email.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? And she said, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
I just want to thank Dr. Chanel Jones. She didn't know me from Adam either. I followed her when we did the Women's March. And she be out there. She definitely fights like a girl. And I'm telling you, my second year, she just said yes. She didn't know me from Adam. You never know who people know out here. And Mary Jenkins, she's been fighting the good fight. And I thank you, my warrior sister, for coming out here and sharing with us. I mean, your story is so dynamic. And this book right here, for all you survivors, she gave me one too. So thank you for doing that. Also, I want to thank Caroline Inspires. She is such a magical person to me. She's a magical, colorful person. And this is her second year coming out. And I asked her, would you come out and bless us with your gift? And she said yes. And I thank all you speakers. Then I want to jump to Miss Linda Ferguson. Is it Ferguson Fitzgerald at First Financial Bank, because she didn't know me either. And Angel did connect us. And with me being a nonprofit, it is definitely a nonprofit. Because I'm going to tell you, I've been trying to quit y'all for a long time. I said, I am not making money, but this is my God work. And I said, I'm stressed out. I've been trying to just squeeze them lemons to try to make things happen. As long as I can continue to create events for us to come to, that's all that matters to me. You know what I mean? As long as it can pay for itself. But sometimes we do need help. Sometimes we do need some financial support in order to give you these nice little gifts or do all the different things that we do. So Miss Linda, thank you for trusting. Thank you for bringing your family out. Thank you for just blessing us with your presence. I would also like to thank Miss Alicia McCoy back there, and she didn't expect that. And I connected with her from over a year ago, and we've been in communication. Thank you to the James for my sponsorship as well. I appreciate you bringing some of the in-kind, so the umbrellas and stuff for the VIPs. She brought them, and we got some other stuff in there. Please enjoy. Thank you, Miss Alicia. And also, she doesn't want me to say her name, but that girl back there named Stephanie Stewart Young, Fifth Third Bank. Thank you for your sponsorship. We really appreciate all that you have done, and she has been a supporter since day one. And last year, she brought her sister, who was diagnosed with breast cancer from California, came and visit with us. I would also like to thank my vendors. Let's see here. Where are you guys at? Crisscross Enterprise. And this is Kristen Dotson. Where's Kristen at? Kristen, there she goes. So before you leave, make sure you stop by and you visit with her. I know I have not been over to hug you and say hello, because I always want to touch everybody, but I did go on your website. You have a lot of good information. That health and wellness, please go and visit her. I do want to have a conversation with you, but I thank you for being here. This is the first time you've ever vended with us, and we're very selective. I mean, very selective who we choose. So thank you, Miss Kristen. Also, you know, you got this little magical person back here. This is it LaRonda Minto. I just love her. 17th Avenue El Candle. Please stop by and visit with her and smell some of her candles. And I would love to also thank Miss Stephanie Cobb. I met her. I was at a award ceremony. Is Raya White here? Where is she? Dr. Raya. Oh, there she is. Hey, Dr. Raya. I was at the award ceremony with her, and I was able, and it allowed me, through Leslie Alexander, that's my Nola baby, right there. And she introduced me to Stephanie Cobb, which is another magical person. Where is Stephanie at? Oh, there she is right there. And that is beautifully broken with purpose. Oh, please go and visit her, because I love to talk to her too. Girl, you know you have some people that talk and they sing when they talk. That's Miss Stephanie. Thank you for coming now. Please stop at her table. And Miss Cynthia Pitts. I tell you, coming all the way from California. Yes. Thank you. I went up to her, Miss Linda, and I said, hi. And she was like, yes, can I help you? I'm Julie Morrison. She was like, oh, you. Who was those ladies I rode on the elevator with? I know y'all didn't know who I was. Was that you back there? I had my regular clothes on. I said, they don't know who I am. So in the meantime, who else? AK Hair Collections. That is Angel Smoot's daughter, and that is Ashley Smoot Baker. And I don't know, are you still donating a wig, or what are you doing?
It was in the giveaway.
Oh, somebody got the wig? Oh, okay. I didn't even see who got it. Well, congratulations to you.
Who got it? She needs to know.
Who got the wig?
It was the first black bag.
The black, oh, you ain't even looked in there. Okay. And let me tell you something, them wigs are not cheap. I tell you, because doing my beautification, woo, and let me just tell you this. One thing that I learned through my cancer journey of me feeling inadequate because I wasn't looking like all of you, different stylists, hairstylists, makeup artists, fashion stylists reached out to me and they wanted to pour love into me. And I just think that these people are awesome. And I am so glad to have stylists, hairstylists, makeup artists, everything, because I never knew nothing about a wig. Girl, this wig, look at that. Yeah. And I'm not saying anything about people who prefer to wear no wig. That's fine too. I just wasn't interested. But they allowed me to learn some new things, learn how to do different styles. I had options. So therefore, when you lose your hair and it's not something you plan to do, you have options, and that's what I love. So yeah, congratulations. I don't even know if you wear wigs, and you can give it to me if you want. Okay, and then where's Miss Erica? Miss Soulless Mammograms. Yes, please. I don't know when is your yearly cycle and as far as insurance, and and I really want to get more information about getting free mammograms. And I don't know, but she can talk to you about that. I don't know if they have like a rolling kind of payment plan or is it only insurance, because I think it's important to get those girls checked out. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't have any breasts anymore. I got some other ones. All right? But thank you, Miss Erica, for coming out, okay? So I just want to thank everybody again, like I said, to come out. But what I wanted to do, finally, as we wrap up and go, and then we can boogie, is I wanted to thank all the survivors that came out. Let me tell you one thing I noticed as I started this journey talking about breast cancer awareness. A lot of women don't like talking about it. It's kind of like another day in the life of a woman who goes through stuff, especially Black women. A lot of times we carry the burden of our hurts like it's an everyday thing. No, we are special too. We have hurts too. We need to acknowledge the pains that we've went through too, okay? So don't think just because, I can, no, I'm telling you, breast cancer hurts. It hurts emotionally and mentally, physically, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Some days you just feel like you just want to just check out, but you've got to fight. Continue to fight. So what I want to do is I want to introduce all the survivors. I want you to come up here, and I want you to say her name. So say your name. I want you to tell us what type of cancer you had and how many years in remission. That's all I want to do. I mean, I know that a lot of people don't like to speak, but I want to celebrate you. Because you walk down the street, let me tell you something. Put you on the spot. I pulled up in front today to let all my stuff out that I brought for the event, and this lady walked up to me and knocked on the door. And I'm looking, I said, yes? And she said, are you a vendor? And I said, no, I'm not a vendor. She said, well, are you going up to that event? And I said, well, yeah, I'm Julie Morrison. Oh, you're Julie Morrison. I'm like, well, yeah. And she said, and she told me she's from a nonprofit organization and they're doing breast cancer awareness and things of that nature. And I said, okay. And she said, I have some flyers. Do you mind passing my flyers out? Now, if you see on your table, there's some flyers from her. Her name is Deborah Wilson. And I said, oh, okay. I could have just said no. But I said, okay. I said, you're a survivor? And she told me, yeah. I said, well, I just got a text, somebody canceled. Would you like to join us? She said, Well, yeah, because you know we're sold out, right? So I said, well, come on. She had a pink shirt and black pants. I said, come on. She said, oh, no. I will be right back. She came back, and she is cute. And I said, you are just an assignment. Breast cancer survivor, and she did. And I said, I'm so glad you came, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you connect with other ladies. So first, where's Joylyn at? Joylyn has his bag. So I like to give little gifts. It's nothing big, guys. So I mean, don't beat me up. I mean, we nonprofit. We don't have no money. But if you want to donate, you can always go to Cash App Heal Her. Plug. Come here, Joy. So anyway, this is Joylyn. Go ahead. Shine a light on it. So anyway, I had this guy make these little bracelets for me. And some of you have gotten some of the bracelets over the years, because I always give them a bracelet. And it's just really cute. And it's just like, it's called, I don't know, a hollow stone. And it says Heal Her on it. And this is my breast cancer bracelet that I had made especially for my survivors. And I wanted to give it to you. So if you guys can come up and make your way, I'm going to call your name out. And all I want you to do is tell us what type of cancer you had and how long you've been in remission. That's it, okay? And the first person is Michaela Robertson. I'm sorry? Do you want to get it? Oh, okay, yes, come on, yes. Yeah, we go, yeah. Teamwork, make the dream work, come on. If you don't know me, I'm sorry. Come on, DJ, you gonna rock with me? All right, Michaela Robertson, where are you at? Did she not come today? Okay, or am I saying her name wrong? Okay, Jackie Burley, she didn't make it either? Oh, Jackie, hi, Miss Jackie. Come on, shine the light on me.
Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta see what we doing first. I gotta make sure we ready.
I need you to put the birthday person in the middle right now. We go. 1, 2, 3. Somebody shine a light on him. Shine a light on him. Shine a light on him. Shine a light on him.
My name is Jackie Brown.
No, it's just too quick.
And I'm a survivor for 4 days.
4 days.
Ooh, that just messed me up. Ooh, that jacked me up. Ooh.
And they caught it early. But I had 2 aunts on my dad's side that passed away 20-some years ago. So I've been going for over 24 years to be checked. And they caught it early. And I thank the Lord.
And then we have my girl, Lori Tucker. Where you at, Lori?
Hi, my name is Lori Tucker. I had triple negative breast cancer 12 years ago. They called it stage 1, so I'm just thankful.
And can you guys stay up here? Oh, go on that side. Okay. And then Monty Cummings, where is Miss Monty? And you know what, let me tell you about her. We had the pink luncheon at the Westin, and she works at the Westin. So as we're doing the event, she's around there working. I didn't even know she had breast cancer. Come on, Miss Monty.
Good afternoon, ladies. My name is Monty Cummings. I'm a 2-year breast cancer survivor. It was caught at stage 0 when I had surgery, and just gonna keep on surviving.
I'm a 3-year survivor. Mine was caught at a just regular mammogram. And as Mary said, They put me to the side and said, "Now here, something's wrong, but that's okay. We're gonna go through this." I used to go to my treatments, and my oncologist would say to me, she said, "You here by yourself?" I said, "No, I got my man with me." But I thank God for everything, and you just keep on pushing. I just say, keep going for your checkups. Keep going. His mom was just down on routine checkup.
Give her some music.
My bad, sis. My bad. I was trying to make sure I wasn't beating back.
I am a 5-year survivor.
Woo-hoo!
I also am a person that was very, very, very strict about my checkup. There's no cancer. There's no cancer in my family. So the day that I went to have my checkup, and they called me back right away, I got real nervous. So however, when they called me back and I went in, I went through all the checking and what have you, and they said, "You have cancer." They called me back and told me I had breast cancer. Well, I told my doctor, I said, she looks at me because she had the paper in her hand and you could tell she was real nervous to give it to me and whatever. I said, "Come on, give it to me." She says, "Well, we suspected it's stage 2. And mind you, I go every year. So they said, it's stage 2. And I said, "Honey, don't worry about it." I said, "I serve a God that that goes over everything." So, and I'm not fixing to go nowhere because I'm still a queen of the throne. Yeah. So she's like, "Oh, okay. She was excited. But I tell you, continue to get your treatments, continue to get your checkups, because the only person that I feared telling that I had the cancer was my grandson. He was turning 13, and his wish was to go on a cruise for his 13th birthday. I had one doctor over here saying, "You can't go." Another doctor says, "Go and enjoy yourself." I lost all my hair. I was bald. Didn't want to wear a wig. Didn't want to go bald, but I wore a wig, and I was cute with it.
Come on here.
Toya Worthy here. All right. Tara Kimball Franklin.
Hello. So I am a 2-time cancer survivor. The first time was in 2005, 2008. My son was 2. I was 32 years old, never had a history. The first time it was triple positive. 14 years to the very day, December of 2021, it returned and it was triple negative.
Oh.
I finished my last chemo June the 2nd of this year.
Breast cancer survivor. Don't judge me, but my cancer was HER2 something. I don't remember if it was positive or negative, but I'm here, thank God.
as of May 17th. I cannot stress hard enough how important mammograms are. 3D mammograms, especially if you're able to have that available to you. Don't be afraid. They call you, say, oh, we see something, we need you to come back in. That happened to me, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. Biopsies a few times, everything negative. Happens this time. Told my mom, no, don't worry about it. This doesn't happen 4 or 5 times. You know, it's just something's shallow. They called me back in for another appointment. My mom says, you know, I never go with you. I'm gonna go with you this time. Went in the room, sat down like normal. And I'm thinking, okay, this room is a little bit different. You know, maybe it's bigger because my mom was with me. I don't know. Took them a little while to come in. The doctor comes in, then the nurse comes in. I'm thinking, okay, this ain't happened before. That's when I was told. And it is right then, it changes your life.
Yeah.
Right then. You think the worst, hope for the best, but you know you're gonna be all right. I had a very, very, very wonderful support system. Support groups, very important. But thank God, I'm here. I'm here, still pushing forward, still got that neuropathy, but I'm good. Thank you very much.
I am just so excited and honored to be here. As Julie mentioned, I wasn't supposed to be here, but you know, you have to be proactive and you can't be afraid. I have a nonprofit called Breast Health Connect, and we're having a 5K walk next week, next Saturday. So I didn't know that that was Julie in the car. I thought she was a vendor, as she mentioned. So I did knock on the door. I said, well, you gotta be bold. And so that's exactly what I did. And it turned out really well. And I'm hoping that since we both have nonprofits, and as Julie said, you know, we struggle as nonprofits. We need all the dollars and cents that we can get. So I'm hoping that she and I can partner up together on some events. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am a breast cancer survivor. I had stage 2 breast cancer. It was back in 1999. So I'm a 23-year breast cancer survivor. Thank you. So I just feel blessed, really blessed that I'm still here and that I can help other women. As everyone has said, definitely get your mammograms if you see anything that doesn't feel right. I have very dense breasts, and each time I go in, I get my mammogram every year. I just pray before I go in because you just don't know if it's gonna come back or not. So there's always that fear of remission, of coming out of remission. But I'm still here, thank God. I just had my mammogram done. I had to do an ultrasound this time because, as I said, I have very dense breasts, so they can't detect it even with 3D. They always want to look a little further with the 3D mammogram. So I just had that ultrasound done on Friday. So I'm waiting for the results, but I'm prayerful and thanking God in advance for his survival. So thank you all. Thank you again.
So, is there anybody out here that I don't have on my list?
Yes.
Oh, Tanya, come on, Tanya.
I'll be a 9-year survivor on the 31st of this month.
And tell me your name. Nicole? Nicole, you don't want to come up?
And Denise Pittman.
And Denise Pittman, come on, Denise Pittman. I'm going to still give it to you.
You know, it's such a small world. Your sister helped take care of my husband in a nursing home. He is a stroke survivor, and she helped take care of my husband in the nursing home. Yeah, this was just last year. But yes, I am Denise Pittman. I am co-founder and president of At the Table, and I also have a college scholarship in my name. So if you know of a young high school graduating female senior who has been affected by cancer in some way, it's open enrollment time now, and until January the 15th, that's the deadline. So you want to go to attrinc.org and apply for this scholarship. Yes, I am a 10-year cancer survivor. Hallelujah.
Anybody else? Who am I missing? I feel like somebody else is out here. Deborah, where you at? Come on now. Shine a light on it. Deborah. We gonna celebrate, y'all.
Good day, ladies. This is a very touching moment. I love to see this type of community work. I am a 13-year survivor. Thank you.
Stay up here with us. Is anybody else out there? All right. So one thing I want to do, and I want to extend it to a couple of people, and one is Mrs. Audrina Franklin. Where are you at? Yes. Audrina Franklin. Is she not around here? Where is she at? Oh, okay. There she is. Look at her, girl. She said, I'm coming with my ball. I want to acknowledge her because her mother was affected. And I want her to tell us a little bit about her mother. And, oh, I don't want to make you cry. You're going to make me cry.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, I just got in this morning at 6 o'clock from Chicago. My voice is a little hoarse, so just excuse it. But the first year of the year of Luncheon is it was a mother-daughter situation, and I didn't invite my mom. We didn't have the best relationship, and the following year she was gone. They called me on August 16th and said she was in the hospital, and by August 31st, they say she has stage 4 cancer, and she has 6 months to a year, and by September 19th, she was gone. And she went and got a mammogram in June, and they told her to follow up in January, but by September, she was gone. And so the Heal Her Foundation has been instrumental in my healing and in my growth and in just through the grieving part of it all. And I'm just so thankful for Julie. Your support group meetings each month, they touch my soul. And it's an honor just to see all you survivors because everyone didn't survive. So just make sure you share your story. People, go get checked. You know, take care of your health, take care of your soul, get your healing, whether it's your mind, your spirit, or your emotions, get your healing. You're still here.
And she's gonna be shocked when I call her Miss Jane Marie Harrison. So her mother is currently going through treatment, and her grandmother also is a survivor.
Wow. Good afternoon. So My grandmother and Miss Julie's grandmother are sisters. And so all of the sisters was touched by breast cancer in some type of way. My grandmother caught hers early, so she was able to have a lumpectomy. Right after Julie found out that she had breast cancer, my mother had just completed her treatment for cervical cancer. And she went for her annual mammogram, and that was in November, and found out that she had breast cancer. So of course, I spazzed out because watching her, I wanted to be there for Julie is in the most way, any way that I could be. And watching her go through the treatment, right down to losing her hair, I decided to shave my head. I'm a person, I really don't like hair on me. My hair gets super long and it's thick. And so I would keep it short in the summertime, but just enough, probably the length of this woman's hair here in the black and white. I would just keep it short. So at first I was like, shaving my hair, that's nothing, it's just hair. But I think it wasn't until later on that I told Julie, after I shaved my hair, and I mean, we went bald. I cried in the middle of the night for 2 weeks straight. I got up at the same time, 2:30 in the morning, and I would cry. And it was for a number of reasons. It was real emotional for me. It was for a number of reasons. One, I was thinking about Julie. I said, shaving my head was a choice for me, and a choice was taken from her. Then the next night I got up thinking about the treatments that she would go through and how they would affect her and how she would be down. And Julie is a strong woman. So her taking care of her family and stuff like that, and this whole treatment debilitating her was a bit much for me. Then I would get up and I would cry for our grandparents because they were affected. Then I would get up and it scared the life out of me. And I said, but wait a minute, I am related. But when my grandmother had got diagnosed and detected hers, I think I might have been like 32 or 33, and they were telling me that I was too young to have mammograms. I want my mammogram. So I had to have a prescription until I was 40. So early detection is vital. And so it just scared me. And so I am now like, it's important. It's important that we be proactive, not just for breast cancer, but because we're Black women and we're strong Black women and we take care of our family and everybody else, oftentimes we neglect to take care of ourselves. So get your mammogram. I'm with this lady here that said get checked out for everything, head to toe. Rooted to the tooth. Inside out, mentally. Because sometimes that stuff can take a toll on your mind. It did mine, and I wasn't even diagnosed. But just the thought of her going through the treatment, our loved ones going through the treatment, it jacked me up. It scared me. So early detection is vital. And I love you so much. I love you so much. And I appreciate everything that you do. You know, I say this is your ministry. And as long as you're humble and as long as you have a heart for women and healing, God is always going to give you favor. And I say your name is going to be brought up in rooms that you're not even in. And he's going to open up doors for you that you don't even know nothing about. Glory. God, I thank you. God, I thank you for the ministry that you have placed in her. And I ask for strength. I don't know if you guys, some of you might follow me on Facebook, but this morning I said, I speak over you peace during remission, because sometimes even though you're in remission, things can come up to try to attack you, and it don't even necessarily have to be physical. So I speak peace over you. And I say to you, everything that you touch and every ground that you walk on will be blessed. Those that are connected to you, because you're a winner, you're a survivor. And those that are connected to you will win and they will survive. So I thank you for this opportunity.
She said one for your mom. And then finally, this little chick behind me, Miss Julie.
Hi. When Julie had caught the cancer, I thought I was gonna lose my mind. Well, I did, cause I was like, she can't leave me. I said, I'm gonna take care of you, and that's what I did. I made sure she ate. I changed her bandages. My mom had it, and my mom was like, Julie, oh, I'll be okay. And my mom was okay until this year she passed away, but not from cancer. But I ain't had no mammogram because I'm scared. The mammogram. I ain't had one in 2 years. But I just thank God for her and for everybody, just survivors, y'all rock.